Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel, Wise Choice, and I've got my colleague Awok here with me. Um, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, hiya, I'm Michael. I'm Ollie's colleague.
Yeah, so today is just going to be a very relaxed one, and we'll be talking about how we deal with work stress because the environment we work can be quite stressful, and we know that a lot of people can relate to this. So how do you deal with work stress, Mike?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I try, to be honest. I've made some notes here just to kind of remind myself. Um, so I'll kind of go through them one at a time, if that's all right.
All right, that's okay.
Because really, I think it's you need like a multi-pronged approach.
Yeah.
So, first of all, some people think it's all kind of mumbo jumbo made up stuff, but I think meditation does work. The only thing is you have to do it like regular,
Okay.
and it doesn't have to be for a long time. Like even if it's like 5-10
Five,
minutes a
10
day in
minutes,
the morning.
yeah.
Because initially when you do it, if you've got a busy mind, which you
Yeah.
probably will do if you're stressed, it's not going to work.
Okay.
But then eventually you kind of learn to kind of tune stuff out, and then you kind of carry that through throughout the day, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, meditation's a good one. There's a thing called box breathing.
Okay. I've not heard of that.
Yeah, I literally only learned about it yesterday. I've been trying it, but you can get apps on your phone if you search
Okay.
box breathing. Apparently, like Navy SEALs do it, and it just there's like a box on the screen,
Oh.
and you've got like a dot that kind of goes along each side of the box.
Okay.
So there's four sides. So if you think about like each side, is one side will be breathing, and then the other side is hold it, and then the other side is breathe out,
Yeah.
and then the other side is hold it, and then breathe in.
That makes sense.
And you'll do like so many rotations of the box. But it helps you really like kind of control your breathing. So if you do that for like, it says do that for like 5-10 minutes a day, like maybe say like 3 times a day.
It
and-
sounds more like inhale and exhale to me.
Yeah, well, it's good for like bringing your anxiety down.
Down.
And I think like anxiety and stress is very like interlinked anyway. Like a lot of my stress is anxiety because sometimes when I look back at like what I'm stressed about, it's not really that stressful. Or I think other people are dealing with more, so why am I so stressed about it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like your own mind can be kind of your worst enemy sometimes. We do have, I mean, not every workplace has it, but we have a service called Listening Ear. So that's basically where you can just kind of book in a 40-minute appointment, and you just let off steam. It's all confidential, you know, whatever you're struggling with, whether you got beef with a manager, a work colleague, or a customer. You know,
And I think
stress
that's good because
Yeah.
as a coping mechanism, like sometimes if you bottle up things, it becomes a bit mental growth.
Yeah, definitely, and you can talk. You know, you can talk about your personal life and stuff like that if there's issues like that affecting you. Because for me personally, if I've got like stuff going on in my personal life, I know you're not supposed to, but I do kind of carry it into the workplace. I struggle to kind of
maintain that balance.
Yeah. So just speaking to someone like that, and speaking to your colleagues as well, obviously, like within reason. But for me, it helps. Obviously, we had the thing that should not be named, where everyone had to like stay home. So during that, like now, the environment has changed in a lot of offices where not many people are in, or a lot of people work from home, which is fine if that's what works
suitable for you.
You know, sometimes working home more will help people, but for me, I like to be in the office if I'm around people, especially if you've got a job that can be difficult or throw things at you every day that you're not quite expecting. You kind of, for me, it helps to have people there, and then I can get other people's opinions. So that's helpful. And then, other than that, though, I would think, I mean, sometimes your job's just getting to you that much that you do just need to actually make a change. And like, I think you can do things to manage the stress, and a lot of the times that'll work. But sometimes it's just a case of maybe changing your job is also.
How about taking a break, like going on leave?
Yeah, leave, holidays.
Taking some time off, holidays.
I must admit, I used to. I mean, I don't take enough leave. That's my problem. But I used to think that taking leave wouldn't really do that much for me. I used to be like, I took leave. Well, I took leave and then I came back and then I was like shocked at how busy I was, and I was that busy before. I just got used to it.
Oh, okay. So the workload waits for you.
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
it's being transferred to someone else.
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting back and you're having multiple emails, multiple stuffs to do.
Yeah, you just forget the fast pace of it, I guess, quite quickly. It's weird. You kind of adjust to the slower pace. But I must admit, I went away in December, and I actually went abroad,
Yeah.
and I just went like I'd never been all inclusive before. I went all inclusive. Everyone just waited on my hand and foot for like a week. But I was so chilled out, and then I came back, and it gave me like a lot of time to think and get a bit of direction,
Yeah.
or what do I want to do with the next 6 months of my life or whatever. So that did actually help a lot. But for me, everyone's different. Like for me, if I go abroad, I don't think about anything back home at all. But if I'm still in the country, it's like my problems are still around me. It's like it's like a psychological thing. So yeah, but yeah, that's mine. I mean, everyone's different, aren't they? Really.
Yeah.
I do think meditation would work for like 99% of people, but I get why people. Yeah, I need to push through with it more. But
what about other people's? Okay, now you've told us about yourself. I'm looking at. Okay, can we look at the bigger picture for others? Some people, when they're stressed, they tend to eat more, like just to get their minds off.
yeah.
So in that, what?
Well,
do
your
you
diet's
Yeah.
another thing, isn't it? Really, because if you eat healthier, I mean, I've never experienced eating healthy, but I've heard.
Yeah,
I've
because
heard.
I know you tell me.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to eat healthy.
Yeah, I've heard that it
and
can
I
reduce
see you in
stress.
McDonald's.
But for me, it's like I only drink hot water now because
Yeah.
I struggle sleeping if I have it. I don't know whether it's because I've got over the 30 mark and my metabolism slowed down. So it's like I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't drink tea. I won't have like a fizzy drink after like 5 o'clock
Certain time.
because I just won't sleep and my mind's too active.
Okay.
And in work, it was just a dumb thing because some workplaces you'll have a coffee machine or the coffee's free, like it is here.
Yeah.
So you just keep
topping
and you
it
don't
up
realise how much
that you have taken.
and your body just gets used to it. And it's the same with like really sugary foods and sugary drinks and things like that. That's my next thing I'm going to try and cut out. But yeah, I think stuff like that does affect you a lot. It's like I used to have energy drinks, you know, if I had a lot on that day, I thought I'll have an energy drink, I'll power through. But then the come down and the crash after it, for me, it just gets me down. It's quite like a powerful. It's like a hangover from an energy drink. So, you know, and I get like some people go out and have a drink, you know, like alcohol and stuff, and it's fine if that's what works for you. But like personally, it's not what I would do because
I
now,
don't take alcohol.
now I'm writing off my next day.
Yeah.
And if I'm writing off part of my weekend, then I don't have a full weekend, and then I'm back in work, and I didn't do anything I wanted to do in my own personal time. You know, so I think it's good to have like hobbies outside.
Outside of work that helps you. I think for me, coping mechanism with stress for me is to take out time, probably just rest, take a walk. Take a walk, play music.
Yeah, I mean, with the new way we work now, like it is more flexible, and you can just you can just go for a walk for 10 minutes, or like you know, depending on it. I mean, some jobs it's difficult because I've worked in a call centre before, and if I went up to the brew machine like too many times, there'd be an email go around saying, can people not go get a swipe?
And that is more, I would say that is even more tense because I've done call center job in the past, and you're speaking to like 60 tenants in a day or 50, and sometimes out of that number, maybe 3 or 4 are mean to you.
And that's it, and they're just constant because you're off one call, then bang, the next one comes through. You don't have any control over it, and it's like if you're stressed, that's not a great environment to be working in. So I mean, we're lucky because like if we have a bad moment, we can be like, okay, I just need a minute. You can go
with
away
our
and
nature of
do
job
that.
now. That's true.
But you know, not everyone works in that environment, unfortunately. But yeah, that's definitely one thing that helps. So
thanks, viewers.
Words of wisdom.
So take out time. Don't let your work overwhelm you. Don't take
and quit your job.
Don't take too much of your work stress home because that's going to complicate things for you. And don't take too much of work stress. That's going to slow you down and make your productivity drop.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and lean on your colleagues for support as well. Because I tend to try and do as much as I can myself. But really, if you've got
It's good
colleagues
to reach
there,
out, speak out
Yeah,
when
like,
you're
if-
struggling. Don't bottle up and feel
Yeah.
I can do it by myself.
so if,
Anyone can struggle.
exactly, yeah. So if you take time off, you're not worrying about coming back in, people picking stuff up for you. You know, so that's the whole point of working in a team, really.
Yeah,
So,
working as a team.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, viewers, and I'm so happy to share this with you. And from my colleague and I, it is bye for now.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.